Okay, guys, welcome to my stream. Oh, you guys are on the wrong channel. Let's get to this one. There we go. All right, I'm just gonna check if you guys can see this or not. All right, so I hope you guys can hear my vocals. Um, I just commented on the chat box. If you guys can just confirm on there whether you can hear me. This is now a new setup. We moved houses at the end of February, so I actually moved into my parents' house. My dad retired now. They went to New Zealand to visit my sister for 2 months, and now because of the coronavirus, they're kind of stuck there. So yeah, we are renting the house from them. So I've got a room where I can actually do my music for the first time instead of having to do it in my lounge. So yeah, that is the new setup. I'm just testing everything out. I want to do some more videos in the next coming weeks. So that's why I want to set up the stream to check whether everything's working. Also to do some live streams of how I use my song building track in order to write some songs. I do have a lot of echo, so I'm not so sure if you guys can also hear that. Um, Please drop me a comment whether the sound is very soft, whether I must speak louder, because I'm not so sure. I've only tried it once, and that was 2 years ago. So any guidance I'll appreciate. So this is the setup that I've got. This will be my sort of my welcome screen, and then this will be the setup once I start writing the songs. So if you can see, I'll be hopefully now you'll be able to see everything. You should be able to hear as well. So it does seem like it's picking up. Okay, so this will be once I start working on a song. This will be the setup for that, and then obviously if I'm done, now it's tricky because I had to set up dual screens. Now my parents, they left a few stuff in the house, obviously, because they have so many things. They are only going to New Zealand for like 2 months, then they're coming back for like a week, then they go to Botswana for 3 months, coming back, and then they plan to go live in Sedgefield, which is a small south coast town in South Africa. So the problem is lots of their furniture is still in the house. So I've got like half the room. So what I'll do is I'll actually use the camera and quickly show you guys the setup. But the one perk is they left their TV, so I'm using that now as a secondary monitor so that I can actually keep the computer screen nice and clean and then do the stream and everything else on there. Let me just quickly pop in again with YouTube just to check. All right, Steve Bartlett, hi there. Hi, Jim. It's good to see you guys. Thanks for the feedback. Let me quickly do a little, not a tour of my room, but like my new setup tour. So let me just quickly grab the cell phone, and then I'll show you guys what my setup looks like. Okay, so over here, let me just put on my headphones again. Alright, so over here you guys can obviously see I've got my, let me just get back to the streaming screen, and I have to get used to this. Alright, so here's my setup. I used to have a little studio at church before we started the aftercare, so but I actually just took all the panels out, put it on the church wall. So I've got my little Behringer MC404 over here. That's where everything runs through. Then this is there's my iPad that I use for the songs. And then this is the TV my parents left. So that is now where I run OBS and the stream setup. And then this is my pedal board that I built. This is the little camera thing. That's the only way I'll be able to get a clear footage of the Beatbuddy. So I'm actually planning to do a nice clean setup of that. So this is pretty much the room. There's my guitars. It used to be my brother's old room. So it's this whole house is built with poles. It's my mom's design. When we came out of Botswana, we lived in a thatch house. So anyway, let me quickly step back and show you guys what it looks like. So it gets in the previous house I had to set up everything before I start recording. It took me like an hour and a half, 2 hours. Set up the camera, get the kids out of the way, or ask my wife to take them out the house. So it sometimes took me 2 hours just to set up the whole recording rig in order to make the videos. And I was still recording with my GoPro, and I had to make sure it's charged. The battery is broken, so it's a constant battle. And now that I'm not at the church anymore, I did use this church's camera that we got donated for our streaming. So now that I'm not at the church anymore, I don't have the camera anymore, so I have to now just use cell phones to do my recording and stuff. So yeah, I thought I'll share you guys the new setup. And hopefully you guys can hear everything. Let me just play something on the computer again, so you can hear whether the drum sounds is loud enough. I'm just going to go to a little bit of a better piece of a better part that's got some more action. So this is actually, let me switch over so you guys can have a look. For those who have purchased my song building track, the one that I've written now for 75 BPM, so that's for all your more intimate worship songs, or just lower tempo worship songs. I've actually got so many beats. I think it's double what I did for the upbeat songs. So have a look here. You'll see there's like the first 4 parts here. Let me just move this mic so I can speak a little bit better. So you'll see here the first 4 parts. This is not working. I think once I'm only going to stream, I'm going to have the mic over here. So this was when I'm going to play guitar and stuff. I had the mic put behind my shoulder here. Alright, so let me show you here quickly. Yeah. First 4 channels are all, the first 4 parts are all like the same beat, but just at 4 different places, and with a reverb snare, a rim shot, normal snare, and foot hi-hat and closed hi-hat. So those are more your intimate levels if you want to start with a song. Then the next 4 is like a second level, then there's a third level, then there's a 4th level, there's a 5th level on the right, and then I've also added I've actually added the tom shots now, but that's not here. Oh boy, did I import from the correct place now? They're supposed to be, let me just have a look at this one. So this was the part for Waymaker. So I hope you guys can hear that. It sounds quite loud. This is the one that someone in the Beatbuddy group wrote the skeleton for this, and then I just added a few stuff to it. But this is not, I think I imported the wrong one now. Let me just have a quick look. What's today's date? 21st. I actually fixed it today. I must have saved it or didn't save it. Oh man. Okay, I'm gonna have to have a look at my previous project. But anyway, okay, so you guys will see this song has got 23 like parts to it. So, and then there's 5 fills for these ride parts. So let me just play one of them, show you guys. So this is your 4/2. So for your classic song, this will be like, at the end of the song. So all you have to do is just after 2 bars. Let me just stop. After 2 bars, you put in a crash, and then you put in like a tom shot, and then after 4 bars, you put in another crash, and another 2 or 3 tom shots, just to, make it for the song that you were using it for, if you understand what I'm saying. Alright, but I will show you guys in a live stream how this works. So yeah. I think that's about it, guys. Please let me know if the sound was good, if you can hear the parts on the Beatbuddy manager, and I'll make sure that I get this correct song exported and put it into this one. I've already dropped it in the drive folder, so if anyone goes look in there, you should see it already. So yeah, that is it. I hope you guys will follow me for the next live stream. Also, tomorrow, or the day after, I'm going to record a next worship song tutorial. I've actually changed Waymaker and edited so that it sounds like the Passion version that came out earlier this year. The one where Carrie Job and Christian Stanfill sing the song. So they just do the chorus with a build-up instead of doing the build-up in the bridge. So I've changed the one that I've been doing at the last few months, or the month and the last few weeks. So I'm going to actually make a video of that tomorrow or the day after. I'll upload it to the channel, and then from there I should do a live stream where I show how to use my song building tracks in order to make a song. So guys, thank you for checking in, and I hope it worked. I will see you guys in the next video. Be blessed.